G'day! Welcome back to Minecraft Down Under. This is episode 215. So guys, we're back at, we're still technically out at the Ghast Catcher 5000 that we've been building and designing and testing the last few episodes. So I'm over here at the Ghast Tower storage. I've done a little bit of upgrading. I decided instead of going for a ridiculously long delay, especially when it comes to repeaters, a ridiculous delay that we put in last episode, I've gone ahead and started converting it over to a hopper clock. That is right. So this thing would be just a lot more accurate, and you can, we don't have to have a million repeaters to adjust. We could just have a signal go right into here, and the more that we add, the longer the delay is, etc., etc. All I've done is inverted the signal to power constantly. So what happens is this is full. You can fill all this up, and when it transfers over to there, vice versa. All this transfers over to here and then back, and then what will actually happen is then the pulse will actually go off. So that's flaming brilliant. There was a bit of a better upgrade than just, come on, the old-fashioned run miles of freaking repeaters thing. So I did that. I thought switching that over would be good. Now, finding out some more information about our little Ghast tower there we might need to do more testing once we got a Ghast in it, but apparently they're pretty big, they're pretty chunky, and we know that. Apparently we've got the gates too close together, and that's going to cause the Ghast to stack on top of each other, making the minecart float. And apparently then there's a pretty big there's a bug that makes them despawn in the minecart, even if they're named, because they're floating on top of the minecart's glitching them out. I don't know. If that's the case, we'll just remove every second and extend. We're gonna have to extend it that way. So, crikey, that's what I'm worried about. We can fix that if that's the case, but I don't think so. Slimes stack inside each other quite nicely through the minecarts, but then again, I've never played around with Ghast this heavily before. So, first time for everything, eh? Flame and galah. Okay, so moving right on from that, what I want to do is we need to design the, what would you call it? So we'll come over here and we'll start cleaning all this up. It's probably a good idea now. All this needs to be technically cleaned up. So break it all, and I'll probably slab all that later on. So we'll come out there later, but I want to just make sure that we've cleaned this up a little bit so we don't have any mobs or anything walking out there or shooting fireballs. Probably, not a good thing. Okay, so as I was saying, what I want to design is, now that we have an auto track switcher and all that good stuff when the Ghast is in the minecart, we were talking about making them go up on the side here, around, then into the Ghast storage tower, right? Right. But what I've been thinking about it, and what I'm thinking is, how about we just twirl them up, right up to the tip of our tower there, and we have a naming station, like a quick naming station, and then shoot them off, drop them down into the tower for storage. I was thinking instead, because the original idea was run them along here, run into the storage, then you got to quickly get off your perch, run along a platform that we had to build, and then name them and run back. And I was thinking, why not bring them to us? Why not bring them to us for naming or killing? Just, you want to turn this into a fully, well, it's not automated, but you want to turn this into like a Ghast tier farm as well. It's a possibility you could do that too. Just change the killing bit up the top there. Instead of a storage, have some auto kill system up there. Because technically, if we had a named piggy in the middle here, constantly aggroed, these guys should constantly spawn, run off the edge, and the Ghast will slowly automatically go in and get caught in the minecart and then end up there. So we could definitely automate it to a Ghast tier farm as well at some point. That would be a flaming cool idea. And somehow break the minecart hopper, have the hopper, have a dispenser minecart back onto the track, so it really becomes fully automatic. Something like that down in the future anyway. At the moment, I'm trying to perfect it as a naming Ghast Catcher 5000 right now. Just right now, so I can play around with Ghast and see how they all work and just muck around with all that good stuff. So we might as well just jump right into it, because I have no clue how this is going to work. So what I'm going to do is head over to the minecart now. I'm going to make sure I have the items on me, so I don't have to come back, which is just more, tons more. We can swap these around, put some of those, tripwire hooks can go in there, minecart can go in there. Just more sandstone, because that's what we're going to need to build with at the end of the day. So come back out there. So jump down here. Ouch. Eventually all this will be glass blocked and all that good stuff. Not too worried about it just yet. And then we'll just sort of scaffold on up to our little first point here. Break the glass that she's currently sitting on, our station. Okay, so what we need to do is grab that back. Probably a good idea. If possible. Flaming galah. What can I throw away? I don't know. Slabs. Yeah, buy slabs. Okay, so now what we want to do is do a 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth block, which is that block there, we're going to start making it go up. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth block, then we do a little L shape, and then again 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth block, a little L shape, like that. See how simple this is? 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth block, L shape. Okay, so the reason why I'm leaving such a major gap, because remember, these guys are quite big. They will take damage from all sorts of blocks around them. So always remember to literally make sure you give them so much space. So much space. You're gonna need to do that. Now, how far do you want to take this up? We're almost there. To the top, to be honest with you. So we'll just keep going. Right up. Oh, try not to mess it up like I just did. I'm going to need more power rail at this point. Flaming galah. Definitely 1, 2, 3. Definitely not freaking... Definitely not resource friendly, is it? I'm going overkill. Now, when it comes to the other side as well, I've been doing some thinking. I'm thinking about making a giant ghast statue and having a what would you call it? Like another loading station on the other end, or a killing station inside a giant ghast statue that's going to literally overhang Spawn Island. I think that would be freaking awesome. Now, being a ghast, you can't build it out of wool because they shoot fireballs, and one rogue fireball, then you're gonna have a legit flaming ghast, if you know what I mean. But I'm thinking, oh crikey, did it go one too far? Yeah, I went one too far on that one. That's fine. Oh, how are we going? Oh, one more spinneroony. Actually, we probably could just turn into itself now. We could. No, let's just do one more spin, I think. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking on the other side. Probably made out of white concrete or something along the lines of that. That's gonna definitely, yeah. I think we have to spin it around now. I'm pushing it too high. We don't want them to despawn. Being up this close, they shouldn't despawn. We're really like flaming right there. It shouldn't matter. But okay, so we keep going this way. One more. This should be it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and turn. Okay, now make it go straight. That looks perfect. Literally make it go straight from there. And this is where we're going to have to design and build a little naming station, so we don't have to go too far. How far are we up? We're almost at the tip, so that's fine. Uh-oh, there's one down there now. Ha-ha! She's working, which is, what we want. So she can be named literally right here. So we turn here. We want it to drop down a couple of blocks. So can I make that jump there? I don't know. So we want it to drop right there. Okay. So what we'll do is, ready, go! All right. Okay, good stuff. So we're up on the block that we want to be on. Now let's build our little platform that goes out. Remember, we discussed that this glass block here is a little bit too far away. We'll have despawning problems. So, perfect right there. We'll give it a wrap around so we can sort of work off what we've got. There we go. Okay, so he's going to do a little jump now, and he's going to come down. So, do I have any rail on me? No powered rail. I'm going to need powered rail for this. So what we'll do instead of, no, we'll go get some powered rail. Flaming glow. How are we going to get over there quick? Smart. Alright, down we go. Down the ladder we go. So we need some powered rail. We need a gate. So one gate, one rail should do this. Perfect for a naming station. And then they'll go into the storage right there. Hey guys, what's going on? Be careful not to whack the pigman. Alright, so get a powered thing. Maybe a button as well. Might do us good here. And that should do it. So run. Eventually what I want to do is have it so we don't actually have to walk inside this chamber ever. So probably, if it's big enough, maybe a ladder going up in the spiral, then over to our little AFK platform. I don't know. As long as it doesn't interfere. That's the point. Remember how I was saying I think it was last episode, that I always want a clear view shot, like all the way through, right around the farm, so I can throw a trident down, I can whack a pigman, whatever. I want a clear shot. So you got to either go under the farm, which is probably not a good idea because things will land on the track, or over the farm. So that's what I'm trying to aim for, like an over style of things. So up we go to our new little workstation here. This is our naming platform. It comes flying up here, comes down here. Let's go ahead and we'll break most of these blocks need to go anyway. So, but he'll come flying over here. Literally keep bringing him back and grab our powered rail here. Yes, our powered rail. Plomp him on there. Go ahead and get a gate. Throw the gate. We need to throw the gate one block up from that, which should do automatically. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so he'll sit on the gate there, and as long as we put a glass block here, we can name it so easy. So we can get rid of that now. As long as we have a powered rail on that side, and literally go, what we'll do is do 1, 2, 3, like that, 1, 2, 3, and grab some bloomin' redstone. Run it all the way along here, and this is to open the gate, not power the rail. Just thought you should know that. So, because you need to be, he's really wide, and we got to make sure that we have a nice distance, because you probably, when he's inside the minecart on top of the gate, you probably can't right click the gate to send him on his way. So a little button that's going to help us do that, because that could be quite bad, if you know what I mean. Okay, so run it all the way along here. See, look, there's multiple in there. It's working really well. It is, like, it's going to work freaking well, I reckon, this thing. Probably have to turn it into a bloody, a Ghast tier farm. Probably the best thing to do with it at the end of the day. But we'll have this perfected. So, run them all the way over until we're here. And then literally wrap a nice, like a bubble right around like that, and this is where they will run into. I should have used glass and half slabs, because he's going to take damage falling through that. He's definitely going to take damage, 100% take damage. That's okay. We can still do that. I don't have half slabs on me. That's okay. All right, we'll swap that out very shortly. There we go. Bob's your uncle. And what we'll do is we need to power this section, but I'm confident what we've just built is a perfect naming station. So what we'll do now is just build a little, make sure we don't get hit, little platform. It's probably a good idea, if you know what I mean. Right around. It needs at least, actually it needs one more, so break that. It needs a decent gap when it comes to dropping down. And seal it up, so it's all sealed up like that. So he'll come flying along, hit that, drop straight down, put a block there so he does drop straight down. Perfect. I can't ask for much more than that. I think we absolutely nailed it when it comes to block. Yeah, we absolutely nailed it when it comes to the naming station. I'm confident that this thing will work like a charm. No problem at all. Okay, so there's only one way to test it, is to test it really. So I've got to lay all the tracks now, and then we're going to try to see if we can't get one in the minecart, which is, you know, not all that fun at this point of time, being such an early staged farm. All right, get off the track, mate. Go away. Go away. Huh. Go away. Thank you. Okay, so again, make sure you've got your glass and make sure you run it across the top as well. All the time. The ghast has to be inside a block. If he's not, he will fire at you. Now, that's not a good thing for when it comes to the up bit there. The only thing we can do is put a wall, like a glass wall in on one side so he never targets you through the glass wall. That's probably my recommendation. Okay, so let me go ahead and put the rest of these powered tracks in, power it all up, and we'll see if we can't get one in a track just to test this section all the way into the droppage. He shouldn't take damage for the droppage. They never usually do. Alright, so I'll be back shortly, guys. Alrighty then, guys. Now, I've done a bit of work, as you can see. So I finished off, obviously the twirl. I put in a ladder going all the way down. That's actually going to touch the bedrock ceiling. We're going to remove the old ladder and have that continue right down. I've got a really cool platform that walks over. I'm going to light all this up eventually. Yep, really cool platform that walks all the way across. Nice and safe, out of the way. I think it's bloomin' fantastic. I've also got a little minecart loader here, so I'll eventually probably have a dispenser. So every time that a ghast comes through, he gets named, press a button, minecart will go back on its track and go get the next ghast. So that's the whole plan there, which I think is bloomin' fantastic. So now I think it's just we just give it a quick test run. Well, that's all I can do. I'll put slabs over there, and okay, there's some no slabs down there, so we might get some spawns on the outside, but that's okay. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. So maybe the first thing you want to do, Data, is actually put something on the track so it actually does grab the next ghast that does spawn. That would be absolutely fantastic. So grab this, throw that guy on there, off he goes, and that there should continue, go all the way down. And he should connect down there nicely to the main track. So let's tick off a pigman. Well, of course, you flame and miss, you silly goose. Again, really? Alright, just stay still. Got him. Okay. So we have obviously a bunch of very angry pigmen now. So hopefully we're going to get some ghast spawn very shortly. We have the minecart constantly running around, and there we go. We got her to spawn. She spawned. I'm not sure if she's, let's see if we can whack her into the corner. Boom. Alright, we pushed her into the corner. Picked up by a minecart. Here we go, guys. Picked up the minecart. Automatically changes direction. Up she comes, taking no damage from the actual ladder. Oh, no. Whoa, we had a little aggro point. Yep, oh, she's ticked. She's definitely putting holes and stuff, but as you can see, she's now in the naming station. Can you get aggro? No. So she's in the naming station perfectly. I don't have another minecart. I was gonna send another one down, and let's go ahead. Whack. I got no name tags as well, which is a bummer. But as you've seen, it just worked fantastically. Let's go ahead and press the button. Oh, took a bit of damage there. Off she goes. Down she falls into the chamber, ready for the next one. Okay, good test run. I was expecting that to take a little longer than that, but they spawned like it works. Oh, crikey. It really, really does work really, really well. So the only way to fix this section here is quite easy, actually. We'll just go ahead, break this, and just put some slabs in. That is what's going on. So if we put some slabs in, open this up, grab that back, close that. Go ahead, get some powered rail, fix that up. Oh, crikey, there we go. Fix that up, break that. Okay, she should be good to go once again and shouldn't take damage. Because I think that was the problem. I even done two. See, 1, 2 of half slab. I think it took damage as it went down. But there we go. That one's fixed. Now, there's one more problem. Yes, one more problem. Whoa. I'm just trying not to glide down to my death. One more problem. she was shooting at us all the way along here. So it's probably a good thing to say that we're going to probably build a little wall separating us versus her, because she definitely fired over here as she come up, breaking our glass there. So other than that, we're definitely onto a fully working catcher here, and she's still over there. Yeah, she's still over there. Probably she's meant to be despawning. I was thinking by now she should have despawned, but she's not even name tagged, which is freaking just crazy. All right, let's go ahead and get down from here. Oh, she's looking at me. She's looking right at me. Oh, this one's looking at me too. All right, let's take care of that one before it becomes a problem. And again, and of course I missed up a little bit more data. Ah, wow, heaps up. Oh, okay, she's moving around, which is what she's meant to do at the end of the day. She's behind the glass now, protected. Flaming glass. Okay, down we go. Let's go ahead and look at all that gold down there. It's a golden XP. So if you really wanted for it to be a... Oh, don't shoot at me, please. If you really want it to be a gold farm as well, you can catch all the excess gold that's going off there. Oh, man. No. This is what I don't like. We need to put a full round, like a cover on... Oh, she's flying. Yeah, we need to put a full cover on her eventually. The other one despawned. Yes, it did. Finally, because there was no freaking name tag on it. So we'll get our minecart back, and it looks like we're almost ready to go here. Alright, got her finally. So I think what I'm going to do off cam, guys, is put a complete glass casing all the way around, because we don't need it to see on the outside. I think I'll do that, and I'll wrap a nice brick around the top as well. I might even connect our 2 units here, and maybe next episode we will finish her up by just double checking the stack, making sure she works with name tags, and then we're going through the other side, and we're probably going to build a giant ghast and see if we can't build a reloader, because you got to understand that it gets unloaded here, goes through the portal, and then we've got to get it to reload somehow on the other side really quickly before it destroys everything. But whoa, crikey. Alright guys, thanks for watching episode 215 of Minecraft Down Under. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you smash all those buttons. Get me out of here. Smash all those buttons, leave a comment below, and I'll catch you all later.